Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? I'm glad you enjoyed the festive intro there. I just threw it together really fast. I was like, oh, what do I have on here that's Christmas? So it may be a short playlist, we'll see. But it's also going to be probably a shorter stream because I've got some stuff I got to do between this stream and the next stream that is more than what I usually have to do. Gotta make some calls for some stuff for work. Anyway, yeah. So this is going to be a quicker, probably a study session. But I'm also off to a late start, so we'll see. We'll see. Hello. I see some names in the chat that I haven't seen in a while. It's good to see ya. Hold on. Just a little disclaimer. For some reason last night I did not sleep very well, and all my congestion stuff has come back this morning, and my voice is a little raspy. It's very annoying. So I thought I was better. Apparently not. Anyway. Please pardon me if I cough or something on stream. I'll try not to. But yeah, I definitely feel like I sound very weird. So let me scroll up and say hi to folks, and then we'll get started. Sloppy Salamander, howdy. Good to see you. Animes, of course, hello. Don't worry, I have no offensive Christmas music on. I don't think, anyway. I didn't put Mariah Carey in here because I know a lot of people don't like that song. I don't mind that song. I can hear it like a couple of times and be okay. But I'm sure I'll hear it more this month, so I'm just gonna not listen to it right now. But I don't have that one or Last Christmas. I personally intensely, like, that is my Mariah Carey song for Christmas. I don't know if anybody else has a song that they hate a lot at Christmas, but Last Christmas is, I've never enjoyed that song. Even when I was a kid. I was just like, this is the weirdest, whiniest, slowest, most awkward. I've never liked it. So anyway. Silvolp, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Excuse me. Let's see. KiwiBit, hey, I'm glad you like the background. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hope you're doing well. One of the performers, and it was the first time song section. Oh, really? Ugh. Yeah. Oh, hopefully I'm not still muted. Yeah. I have never liked any cover of that song, whether it's sped up, slowed down, like, I just do not like that song. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's fine if anyone else likes it. It's just not for me. Oddsy, hello. Miss Yvette, hello. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Rebecca's, thank you for that lurk. I really appreciate that. Thank you, anybody who decides to lurk on me. It really does help. I know it's a busy time of year, so I appreciate anybody coming to say hi. Yeah, I probably should hydrate. Thanks, Miss Yvette. I've got some tea over here. It's a little too hot, so I've actually got the lid off, kind of hoping it will cool down a little bit so I can drink it. And I got some water. It's part of why it took me a minute to get started. I was waiting on the water to, what's the word? Filter? I almost said percolate, but I don't think that's right. I think that's coffee. Anyway, I'm all here now. Hey, Danish Viking, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, Outedette, thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate that. And thank you for the belated thank you for the sub the other day. I think it happened right as I was raiding or something and I missed it. But I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Paleontologist VA, hello. Wait, hold on, guys. Let me hydrate really fast. So sorry, guys. Also, let me know if the music's too loud or something. My audio at the home setup is always a little trickier. What is this? Wait, what? What? Wait, there's a hype train? Why? What happened? What did I miss? Oh my gosh, Ozzy. Ozzy, thank you for that, Prime. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your alien baby. Yeah, it was a little delayed there. My bots are also sick today, apparently. Thank you for that, Oddsy. I appreciate you spending your Prime here. For those who don't know, I'm sure most of you know, but everybody who has a Amazon Prime can also sub for free to one channel per month, and I appreciate you spending that here. It's really, really kind. I'm glad you enjoy it here, Adenet. We love having you as well. The main issue with it is that it gets way too much radio play. Yeah, no, I think that's the real issue with the song. It's a catchy tune, but yeah, if I had to work in retail, I would also probably hate that song, because I'm sure it played every 10 minutes. Totally fair. It's the actual, something about red shoes. Oh, I know the song you're talking about. I don't have that in this playlist. It's very sad. Yeah. Yeah, no, that song makes me bawl. I know exactly the song you're talking about. I think it's called The Christmas Shoes. I think I have it, but I don't think it's on this playlist. Let me check. I did just mass select everything. Yeah, I don't think it's on this playlist. If it comes up, I'll switch. But yeah, no, that song is extremely sad. Yeah, same, Sloppy. Yeah, I know exactly the song you're talking about. Christmas shoes, yes. So everybody in chat knows. No, we will not be playing the depressing Christmas music, hopefully. There's a few, like, wistful ones on the playlist, but hopefully they're not too bad. Oh, you don't like Mommy Kissing Santa Claus? Okay, well, there you go. Hey, Lemmy Lester, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. School has you wanting to sleep at 5 p.m.? That's fair. That's fair. Well, I'm glad that we can all collectively agree that those songs don't need to be on this playlist. So, we are going to be drawing, or at least I'm going to be drawing, evergreen trees today. I'm going to be practicing my my pines, my typical Christmas tree, just because I'm probably going to be drawing some Christmas themed, you know, art this month, and so I'm sort of all of my my warm-ups for this month are kind of geared toward that. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. You don't like that one, Mayor of Canada? Is that what you're saying? I'm shocked, actually. I feel like that would be your song. Oh, that's funny. You're never allowed to watch that movie. Your mom thought it was horrific. I didn't know there was a movie until very recently, actually. I just knew the song. It was a very funny song. I laughed a lot. Okay. The thoughtful ones, you're saving Christmas for Christmas, still eating dried pumpkin pie. That's fair. Yeah, I also kind of feel like it's early for me a little bit to start getting, not early to get in the Christmas spirit, but just kind of feels early in the month still, but that's because I think Thanksgiving was so recent this year. Because, like, you guys, I'm going to be traveling for Christmas in less than 2 weeks. That's wild. I have less than 2 weeks to get everything done, so I need to get into the Christmas spirit because I need to get a fire under me, honestly. It's Christmas at Ground Zero by Weird Al. No. Although I do have The Night Santa Went Crazy, I think, is somewhere in my... I don't think it's on this playlist. These are a little more earnest Christmas songs, I would say. But, are you sure that's a Weird Al song? I feel like he talks a lot about getting credit for stuff that he didn't write. Like during the Napster days. I will Google it. Not right now, but I will. You guys, I actually hate the references that I have for these trees. What is wrong with me? It's like I completely forgot what anything looks like. Why would I only have these like 6 trees here? I need to buff up my reference pictures here. Hold on. There's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I need to have like a nice vista. It gets stuck in your head every year, Kaseko? Oh my gosh. Is it talking? It's not talking about 9/11. Ground Zero. Is it? That seems awfully... I don't know. That doesn't seem very Weird Al to me. It's talking about nuclear war. Okay. I was like... I feel like Weird Al would not make a song about that. It feels very disrespectful. Okay, alright. Tree trunk texture, yeah, it's nuclear Christmas, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I believe that, for sure. Oh, here, let's get a nice, like, snow-covered one. Let's start off with a snow-covered kind of first tree. I like this picture. I'm gonna start with this one. Okay. Oh, man, it feels like it's been so long since I've done a warm-up stream. I don't know why. Has it been a long time? How's it going, Ray of Sun? Good to see ya. Also, I don't know if I said welcome in, Kaseko, but welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know why it feels like it's been a while. I think it's just like... This time of year always goes by so quickly, too. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? Did I have to cancel? I think I canceled a few streams last week. I don't know that I canceled on Wednesday. I think I powered through. I don't remember. This whole last week has been kind of a blur of just sniffling, to be honest. Okay. Presents. By the way, thank you for that level 1 hype train. I'm sorry. I'm not, my head's not screwed on today, but I really appreciate the support, guys. Okay. Did I do this right? Yeah, I did it, sort of. I wrote that on the wrong layer, but that's okay. Alright. We missed Sea Slug warm-ups. Oh yeah, that's right. I was feeling really crappy that morning. That's right. So it has been over a week. Well, not over a week, but it's been a while. Yeah, I was sad. I kind of made up for it that afternoon though, and did one study of the sea slug a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it didn't make up for it. Evergreens. I'm also, yeah, I'm sorry that I'm feeling so sluggish this whole week. I'm normally not sick like this. Oh, hiccups. Painful hiccups. Ugh. Hate you. Anyway, for anyone who's not been here before, if you're not sure why we call it the art gym or what's going on, well, it is kind of weird, I guess. Ugh, why? Why, body? Why do we have to have painful hiccups today? Hold on. I'm gonna drink some water, and then I'll explain the art gym. My body hates me, you guys. It's so mad at me right now. He made it because he was forced to write a Christmas song, so it was his way of fighting back, like, don't make me write a song or you'll regret it. See, that sounds like Weird Al. That's really funny. I love that man. I got to go to a Weird Al concert like a week or two before I left Texas, like when I moved. It's like my last memory of Texas is seeing Weird Al in Irving. Very funny to me. Okay. Does anything know? No, I don't know anything about Ring cameras, unfortunately. I wish I did. We've thought the last couple years about getting my mom one for Christmas, but we're afraid to commit. She also has very particular needs sometimes, so it's hard to buy. She don't want to mess it up. Okay. There we go. Alright, I finally got my mod view, guys. Alright, I'm ready. All the shenanigans now, I can catch them. Maybe. Where did they go? There it is. Okay, so for anybody who's not been here before, gosh, I apologize again for my voice. The art gym. So the reason we call it that is the whole idea is that it's kind of like how, you know, you need some people, maybe myself, need accountability going to the gym. It's kind of that idea, but with art. It's, you know, sometimes we artists say, like, oh, I really need to do more studies. Like, gosh, I know I should be doing more studies. They really help you improve and, you know, fill up that creative bank account. And then we just don't do it. At least I don't. And so that's kind of what this started from. It's just me needing accountability to actually do studies. So if you are that person, or you are somebody who's trying to get into drawing, or just, I don't know, if you have a project even that you need accountability to work on, this is your co-working accountability session. So feel free to use it if you want, or, you know, just hang out and make sure that I stay on task. It's fine too. Let's use a different brush. I hate this brush. Okay, there we go. That's better. It's also a good way to learn a new program. So, excuse me, if you have an art program that you haven't played in yet and you're kind of intimidated by it, honestly, that's part of why I've been working in Krita, is because I'm trying to get more familiar with Krita. It's a really good alternative to Photoshop, and it's free, and it's also a lightweight program that I can sketch in. So I'm just trying to get more familiar with it, figure out how it works. Because I do have Clip Studio, but sometimes Clip Studio kind of irks me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's been kind of getting on my nerves lately. I can't do the things I want to do in it. Yeah, I was sick. Zooming, yeah, I don't know. Good, paleontologist VA. I'm happy for you. Alright, this is just gonna be quick and rough, but hopefully fun. I also cannot hear my music suddenly. Can you guys hear it? Maybe it's just really quiet. So yeah, I can't hear this at all. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I don't know. Enjoy the music that I can't hear. And if anyone needs some good Krita brushes, by the way, a Blue Skittle has really good brushes. You can hear it. Okay, thanks, Otzi. I appreciate you letting me know. And I'm glad you can hear it. I have no idea what's playing. Does anybody have any fun plans for the holidays? Or is everybody just trying to scramble to get ready for the holidays still? Oh, I can hear this one. Yes, I can hear a song. Very exciting. Hopefully this isn't too sad for everybody. This is kind of one of those wistful Christmas songs I was talking about. I know sometimes the holidays can be tough, so I don't want to put anybody in a bad spot. You have a background in arborist work. That's cool. Is arborist, that's, is that the tree trimming? Trying to make a ton of crochet gifts before the holidays. Oh, nice. If you have any that you want to share, I'd love to see. That's a really cute idea. I wish I had time to make people gifts. Actually, did you know what, Auntie? Hold on. Is today Make a Christmas? No, that was last Monday. I think last Monday, there's this really like odd holiday that I found. I think it was last Monday. Let me check. No, it was last Tuesday. Was Make a Gift Day. Apparently there's a national, it's probably one of those like silly made up holidays that somebody decided to pick a day for, but yeah, Make a Gift Day. But you know what, you're celebrating today, and that's cool too. Happy Make a Gift Day, everybody. Even though it was last week. Today is deferred make a... Yeah, exactly, Beatisel. How you doing, Isel? It's good to see you. How are you feeling? Did you have a relapse like me? There's been a lot of sickliness going around the Twitch nets lately. A tree doc, okay. Very cool. Paleontologist VA. Much better. Good, good. You know, I was feeling better, and then I didn't sleep super well last night. Like, I woke up at 5 a.m. and then I kind of had rough back and forth sleep between like 6 and 9, 8:50-ish. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, this is back. Like, what the heck? I thought I was all done with it. Usually I don't have that. I can't remember any time that's ever happened. Usually when I get a cold, it's like 3 to 5 days and then we're done. Yeah, I think it's just the rough sleep maybe. Excuse me, so I apologize if I cough or anything. I'm not trying to blow anybody's eardrums out with my germs. Oh, thanks for getting that shout out for Isel. Yeah, you guys should go follow Isel. Isel is a delight, and we're actually doing a co-stream next week, I believe. Is it next week? It's on the 18th. I'm gonna make a little thing so I can post about it. It's on my list of things to do if I have time. We'll see if I have time. But I would like to. It's like a goal. But I'm excited. I'm gonna be learning to oil paint with Isel. Really wonderful oil painter here on Twitch. You guys should all go follow. Do I live in a dry area? I do. I live in a very dry area. And I know that can sometimes cause issues. I don't usually have issues, but maybe this time my body decided to have issues. I don't know. No idea. Lingering congestion. Yeah, I guess maybe that's what this is. Maybe I have some lingering congestion that I just triggered from not getting enough sleep. Too much bike riding in the cold? Oh gosh. Well, I mean, as long as you're not sliding on ice. Maze is trying to weaken his immune system. Apparently that's what happens when you're cold. Just, like I said, Amaze, just don't bike through a cloud of germs and you'll be okay. Oh yeah, is it snowing up there for them? I have no idea, actually. We're supposed to get maybe some snow today here in Colorado. I should probably check the weather. I don't actually know what the, Oh my goodness, Shuratoshi. Subscribe for 8 months? Aw, Shuratoshi, thank you for those 8 months of subbing. My goodness. Wait, wait. Am I reading this right? You resubscribed for 7 months? What? I don't know if I read that right. That's Shuratoshi, if that's true, that's way too generous. Thank you for any amount of sub, but especially, holy cow, if I read that correctly. Thank you for the lurk, also, I really appreciate that. I hope you have a good one. You guys should also be following, speaking of artists you should follow, guys, I know we raided I think we raided Shiratoshi last week, but if you were not here for that raid, you should go follow Shiratoshi. Incredible digital artist. Super honored to have him. Yeah, he's fantastic. Sometimes his art can be a little more spicy than mine, so just prepare yourselves. But I think it's still beautiful to look at. And highly respect him as an artist. Fantastic stuff. Okay, I think I've done enough on this tree. Let's pick another tree. Oh, sorry guys. I'm just feeling really blah. Make sure that we get a Shira shout out here. Fantastic work, that man. Especially if you like a more animated, like anime style work, definitely gonna love his stuff. But even if you don't, you're gonna love it because it's so painterly. It's fantastic. Oh, okay, there we go. Maybe, Easel. I do actually have to call some health people today. It's very annoying. Thanks for asking and reminding me. Yeah, we could do it the same time Wednesday. Would that be better? Would that be okay for you? That might be easier for me, honestly. Give me a little more time to get all my other stuff done. Cool, thank you. 3 Central, right? I think. Look at us, guys. Look at how pro we are. Are you guys proud of us? We're planning stuff and testing things. It's like next level Twitch streaming right here. we nailed it. So pro. I'm 79%. That's the highest my bot can go, guys. It's right there, 79%. I won't let it go any higher. Anything above that is an absolute lie. So, like, wow, we've really. I know. I'm really. Cheers, Easel. I'm proud of both of us. I'm also trying not to burn my face. Thank you, Adzi. I'm glad you're proud too. And thank you for offering, Easel. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to feel poorly today. I felt fine. Literally felt fine. I felt pretty much back to my normal yesterday, so this is a little bit of a setback. Grown-up cartwheel. Oh my. Oh my. What does that look like? Like a taller, awkward cartwheel? Do grown-ups do cartwheels? I very much associate that with kids. I don't know. I'm sure people do. It ends in an ER visit. That's how you know it's a grown-up cartwheel. Oh no. Does that mean if you can do a cartwheel without going to the ER that you're still a child? You're still youthful? Maybe not a child, but youthful. I think that's a good metric, actually. The more I think about it, listen, the more it makes sense. Okay, I will eventually draw, guys. I just really need some tea. My throat is like, hey. Ouch, it's still so hot. But I just want to drink it. Dang it. Okay, tiny sips. Very tiny sips. Alright. Let's find another tree. So it's not just a stream of me trying not to burn my tongue. Ooh, actually, that was a pretty scene. Oh, I like this too. This is a good one. Oh, I love this song, you guys. Oh, I should change my calendar too. Thanks for that reminder. Thanks, Cecil. Saving my hide. There we go. Wednesday the 11th. Done. Saved it in my phone calendar like an adult. Yeah, nailed it. Teamwork. Thanks, Adzi. I'm glad you're chilling. I hope you guys are at least enjoying the tunes, if nothing else. I'm really excited though. I do wanna practice anyway from the studio, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the studio before stream today. I have so many things I have to do. Ah, shoot, I forgot to do. Oh well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. There's never enough time for everything. Can I just not need sleep? How do we get to a place as humans where we just don't need sleep anymore? Would that be a thing? Trucker pills? What's a trucker pill? Do I want to know? Alright, I'm gonna type in Evergreen Forest, because I want a forest scene. All I have is, like, single trees. Ooh. Is this real? This looks too pretty to be real. I want real pictures of Evergreen Forest. How do I find that on Pinterest? Gonna get some things planned to talk about. Oh, look at you getting all organized. Well, I will probably be jittery and rambly, but I'll try really hard not to interrupt. Alright, we're just gonna pin some of these, I guess, and hopefully they are real. Highly photoshopped, perhaps, but it does look like an actual photograph. Okay. You'll still be jittery. I'm just, honestly, I'll just be glad if my computer can handle it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious to try it from my studio setup. My studio setup has been so iffy this year, which is frustrating because it's its first year of life. It should be at top form right now. I just built it this time last year, so I'm a little annoyed, but we'll see. You really don't want to dominate the talking? Well, I'll be asking plenty of questions. Don't you worry. There's a reason I have the chatty tag on my stream. I'm more worried that I'm gonna interrupt you, so preemptive begging for forgiveness right now. Oh boy. Team day off. Uncle, do you have the day off? That's exciting. I don't have the day off. I can't give myself the day off. I work for myself Monday through Wednesday. And I'm a bad taskmaster. I make myself work when I'm sick. Okay, I think I found the image I want to use. Oh, I just closed it. Oh my gosh. Not a pro. Not a pro. No, come back. Oh my gosh. It all went away. Please interrupt you? Okay. It'll probably happen whether I'm trying to or not. It's an entirely other matter. Ooh, this is a nice one. I don't know about this though. Morning, how you doing, sharing my art? Good to see ya. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Why does this song sound like it's louder than the others? I'm gonna turn it down slightly. Does anybody else remember Ali and AJ? Is that just me? Glad you're doing well, sharing. Good to see ya. I'm being extremely indecisive, which is very unusual for me, as you all know. I'm usually like, picking a thing. Alright, we're just gonna pick this one. I'm done being indecisive. Copy. It's a very standard picture of a tree farm, but it's okay. Blast from the past, I know, right, Sloppy? Alright, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's like, oh my gosh, these people. Alright, we're just gonna do this one. I've had this song since a very long time. A longer time than I care to admit. It's so 2000s. Just the yeah-yeahs, guys. We got those yeah-yeahs. Those Christmas yeah-yeahs, don't you know? Don't you know? You put a link in the Discord and Nerd Talk to Calendly? Oh, thank you. I'll have to look at it. My problem is I just don't have enough time to plan things. Having a day job and trying to do full-time illustration and streaming and everything I'm trying to accomplish is giving up a day to figure things out is always really hard, because that's kind of what it turns into. But I currently use this this task list app. I don't know if anybody else uses task list apps, but the one that I've used for years is one called Habitica. You guys, anyone else heard of that or used it before? It's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty basic, but it does kind of what I need. It's just like a basic way to manage my to-do list. And it's a little bit of an accountability thing too. Which of these pictures was taken in my backyard? I wish it would have been. Although, you know, we do have some nice evergreens around here, just not, I'm kind of lower, like I do live in the mountains, but I'm like lower altitude, so you don't see as many of these. These are really more like up in the mountains. Especially, I don't even think we have firs naturally in Colorado. They are comically round, I know. I really like their shape. It's clearly a tree farm. Like when you go out to like chop down your own Christmas tree or whatever, it's very differently shaped. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're just practicing. They look like little pine cones. Also, how you doing, Loden? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I think I had a dream about Journey. We played Journey yesterday on stream for anybody who missed it. So if anybody was trying to catch one of my game streams, we had one of them yesterday. The next one's gonna be Okami. I haven't decided when that's gonna happen, but it will be soon. It's a beautiful game, right, Esol? Have you played it before? Like, Twitch chat actually introduced me to it. I think it was actually Shura that bought that for me. It's really kind. But we played it once before and I really liked it. I don't normally immediately want to play a game again right after I play it. But like, when I finished Journey, I was like, okay, I want to play that again and like get all the things I missed. Because I did not know what was happening the first time. It's really pretty. Really sweet game. You like spooky games and dinosaur games. Oh man, you and your spooky vibes. I think we differ in this way. There's a clip somewhere, I think Amaze clipped it last night. So there's one part of Journey, spoilers, if you don't want spoilers, don't watch the clip. There's one part of Journey that has a jump scare that really got me really bad last time when I played it the first time. And I'm pretty sure the person who was playing with me was also lurking on my stream and heard me talk about how it was scary. So they basically told me in game to like sit down and hide, and like they went and triggered the jump scare. It was really sweet. I'm such a big baby. Yes, it is a miracle I'm on camera. It's true. For a while, I was not on camera. For like when I first started streaming, I had to kind of it took me a while. I think it was because at the time, I know Ryu doesn't have a webcam anymore, but my friend Ryu, who got me into streaming, she had a webcam when she first started streaming. For a while she did. And she was kind of talking to me about why, and I found that I tend to feel like I'm hanging out more with somebody with a webcam. Not always. Like, VTubers can feel the same too. There's plenty of streams, like, especially our streams, that do not have webcams that I lurk on. So it's not like it's exclusive or anything, but for me, I don't know, I guess I just like the interactivity. Like, I feel like I'm having a conversation, and it's, I don't know, just like the facial expression situation, I guess. A little bit of body language of like, oh, this is what I mean by this comment, rather than having to type it. Or like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm over-explaining, as usual. But yeah, I kind of had to work up to it as the point, like, because I was like, okay, for the good of the stream, I shall do this. I'm trying to figure out what brush is good for the texture I'm going for here. Hey Pandarius, how you doing? Good to see you. Have you binged all of Arcane yet? I've been thinking about Arcane since we watched that on we watched part of season 2 on Discord yesterday. I need to pick a day for watching the rest of it. It'll probably be next weekend sometime. A beautiful show. I mean, heck, even if it was like, I would still watch it. The writing, I will say I'm less impressed with the writing in season 2. I'm just saying. Pandarius unfortunately had to bear the brunt of that rant, but I would still watch it even if I had to mute it or something. And I don't think it's bad enough that I need to do that or anything, but yeah, it's a really good show. Really beautifully animated, like gorgeous settings. Really fun. Really fun show. Oh, we're into the spooky Christmas part, so Issa must be happy. Such a team player. You only like spooky when you're playing with somebody. You play a few times a year with your siblings. Oh, that's cute. I love that. There's one called The Lost Wild that looks so good. Oh, really? Is it a dinosaur game or a spooky game? We were looking at some other Steam games. You're doing well? I'm glad you're doing well, Loden. Sorry, I think I'm a little behind. Oh, you haven't chopped down a tree in years? I had never done it until I moved to Colorado. It's not a thing in Texas. There's not really trees to go chop down. It's just all prairie. But up here, the Forest Service actually requests people, like sells permits so people can help thin the forest. It's kind of a form of fire prevention, especially near homes, right? So like most of the places you go to chop trees are going to be relatively dense areas that are like close to populations, and so yeah, it's kind of like a way to help them manage the woods. And then we get a tree. But I had never done it before, and the first year I did it, it was really magical. It felt extremely Christmas, and I kind of fell in love with it. And I did it, I think I went and did it every year except last year, and I'm probably not going to this year either. I'm just too busy. My roommate's going to go with a friend of hers, and they're going to get one. We actually have to figure out how we're going to get it in the living room. I'm a little worried I'm going to have to move my workstation back into my bedroom, which I'm not looking forward to if we end up deciding to do that, because I just don't sleep when my computer's in my room. I will just be on the computer super late, and even if I try to go to bed early, just something about having it there, like my brain is like in work mode and I just cannot fall asleep. It's not good. It took like many months to fix this year because it was, anyway, it's a long story. We'll see if we can figure out another option, hopefully. But I do like chopping down the tree. I think it's really cute. It's a spooky dinosaur game. Wait, what's it called? I'm gonna have to look that up. The Lost Wild. Have you heard of the one that's like the dinosaur samurai game? Okay, hold on. We're gonna be diverted for a second. Oh shoot. Steam has to update. If my computer crashes, guys, that's why. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think you'd really like it. Ah! Yeah, we're scrolling a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. Well, Steam wanted to update and then it didn't want to open. Oh, there it is. I forget how to search for things. What did you call it? I keep forgetting. Yeah, that one. The Lost Wild. Let's check that out. What do I keep getting alerts for? Oh, Minute of Islands is on sale. Well, let's see. The Lost Wild. I don't see it on Steam. The one that I've heard of that people play is The Isle. That one's supposed to be kind of spooky. I think that's on my list. The Isle. It's like a survival dinosaur game. Ah! Oh, jeez. Sorry. I did not know that was going to play. Oh, no, this isn't it. This isn't The Isle. Wait, where's The Isle? Do I already have it on my list? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It's not there. Where's my wish list? Oh, there it is. I'm still not very good at navigating Steam. Saurian's good. Do I not have The Isle in here? I thought I did. Did they take it off of Steam? I could have sworn I had it on here. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Right in front of me. Adult content. It is gory and violent and scary, apparently. So anyway, if you like spooky games, you can check this one out. Oh, I see. And it's called Kyoryu. I don't think that one's on Steam. Like, you can't even, like, pre-list for that, can you? Oh, you can! Yeah, this one's like Dinosaur Samurai. Let me wishlist this one. So silly. But it looks really pretty. And spooky. Because, yeah, it's like a post-apocalyptic dinosaurs, but samurai. It's very silly. Anyway, very cool. Alright, I promise I'm on task now. Don't get mad at me. I'm exiting Steam. Path of Titans is another one. Not on Steam. Oh, what's it on? The Isle is as spooky as a multiplayer game can be. That's true, I guess it is an MMO. Honestly, people in chat probably know more about games than I do. I'm kind of new to the game scene. But if anyone has recommendations, feel free to drop them. Path of Titans is on its own website? Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. I wonder why they did that. I hear about it a lot. The Lost Wild was also being censored. Oh. I see. Slappy, you know so much. How do you all know so much about so many things? Everyone is so wise. So wise in the ways of things. Alright, I'm trying to figure out this texture, but I don't... Alderaan has its own launcher? What is that? You just saw it on my search results. Oh. Well, I clicked it and it was something else, I thought. It was like a weird other game. I don't know, I'm confused. I'm confused and sick. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep drawing this tree texture. Alderaan is path. Oh, okay. I see. I'm easily confused, guys, especially when I'm groggy and sleep deprived. Kyoryu looks very video game, yes, indeed. Indeed. Alright, speaking of video games that I've always wanted to play, but don't have time for, and or am too afraid that I'd be obsessed with and never get work done again. There was this game, I don't remember where you can get it. I wonder if it's on the PS3, because my brother did just give me his PS3. Maybe I could look into that. It was called The Last Guardian. Do you guys know anything about that? It's like a puzzle game where you play as like a little kid, and you're walking around with this giant, like, puppy griffin, and it's amazing. And I really want to play it. Mostly because I just want to have a giant puppy griffin pal. It's like childhood dream fulfilled, for sure. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but it looked really cool. I don't even know if it ever came out. You've heard of it, but you haven't played it. Oh hey, the Malachi art? Hi. What are these brushes? Oh yeah, these brushes are, first of all, we're in Krita, so I don't know if you use Krita. PS4 and 5 only. Dang it. That's unfortunate. But there is this wonderful artist called a Blue Skittle. And if you want these brushes, I think this is how you spell his name. Let's see, let's play a game. Is that Skittle? Yes, Skittle, I spelled it right. Go to his page, follow him also, guys, because he's incredible. But he only works in Krita. He does amazing landscapes and fantasy scenes in Krita, and he has a free brush set that's linked on his page that goes to his Ko-fi, and you can just download it for free. That's the brush set that I primarily use. So if you like these brushes, you gotta go get Skittle's brush set. It's really, really good. Fantastic stuff. And welcome on in. Always happy to meet another fellow artist here. If you have any art you want to share, we do have a Discord. We have an art share section in the Discord. Or if you, if it's easier to just drop a link, you can certainly do that as long as it's work safe. So far we haven't had too many issues with that. Oh my gosh. Jack Skellington. Ouch. Jack Skellington is really freaking out right now. So much that it gave me hiccups. Ugh. Yeah, no, go grab his brush set. You'll really like it. He even tried to like, thank you, Amaze. One step ahead of you, but I'll hydrate again just because you redeemed it. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped my tea on myself. That would have been the saddest time, you guys. The most sad time. Learning how to draw on Krita is the first software that popped up when you googled free art software. There's so many. You know what? Honestly, I'm sure it looks like a lot when you're new to digital art making, but I feel like Krita is actually pretty light on the tools. Well, maybe not. Maybe light's the wrong word. Maybe I'm just too used to digital programs. It feels like a very simple layout for a digital program, but I guess now that I'm looking at it, I can see how it would be overwhelming if you're not used to digital stuff. Yeah, like Photoshop intimidates and still kind of intimidates the heck out of me. I just feel like there's so many hidden things you can do in Photoshop. Like Krita does not have nearly the level of, like, when you click any of these things in Photoshop, there's like 60 million options that show up, and they all do different stuff, and there's like every single thing has a setting, and if you tweak the setting slightly, you can get a totally different thing. Yeah, I kind of feel like Krita is more on the simple side. But if you're feeling overwhelmed with it, I would say maybe close some of the dockers. Like, if you don't think you're gonna, like, if you don't need to see like channels or something, you can just close it. And if you need to bring those back, you can always like pull open the docs. What is it? Actually, don't even know where you find the dockers because I've never played with them. Anyway, somewhere up there you'll be able to like reveal them if you decide later you need them. Settings docker. See, Amaze knows. There we go. So yeah, you could like you could really like trim it down and make it really simple. I mean, really all you need for very very basic digital stuff is you just need your brushes, your colors, and your layers, you know. All this stuff over here, like, you can just figure that out as time goes. You know, you don't have to do it all right now. The tea is finally the right temperature that I can drink it. Your mom's getting you a Roomba. Oh no, Slappy, you've been spoiled. But if you need any tips, Pedarius, feel free to ask. There's a lot of people in the chat that use Krita. Looks like our new friend, the Malachi Art, uses Krita as well. You have no clue about animation. You managed to make GIF. That's awesome. Yeah, there is a way to do animation in Krita. Amazing Fan 15 right here in chat does a lot of animation in Krita. You're not peeking. That's super cute. Yeah, if you have any questions about Krita, feel free to ask. Or join the Discord. We have a shop talk section. That's a good place to talk about art-related stuff. Or just like, yeah, general tools, tricks, techniques, tips, all that stuff. All right, I think I'm done with this tree. I feel like I could keep texturing for years. I was hoping to kind of figure out a good technique for making it look like the picture, but I don't know if I'm gonna arrive there today. I'm feeling like I want to do a different one now, so I'm just gonna put little ends on these little bits, little ends, because it looks like the little green parts all kind of end in like a brighter green. So maybe that will pull it together. I don't know. Yeah, please do. And we also have, for anybody who's if anyone needs the Discord link, I know you're in there, Pandarius, but if anyone needs it, it's right there. We do have a works in progress share too. That's a great place to post like sketches. We have a crit share thing. If you want feedback, like specific feedback on something, like, hey, I'm struggling with this, or hey, the perspective feels off, or that kind of thing. The sniffles, guys, the sniffles. Ugh, sounding so blocked up. Gross. You've never been there? No idea where I watched Arcane? Yeah, man, you were pretty lost then for a couple of hours. And speaking of, I think I forgot to mention this earlier when we were talking about Arcane, but if anybody does want to watch Arcane Season 2, there is a poll in the movie night section of the Discord. Feel free to vote if you want to watch the last 3 episodes with me. I'll be watching them in there regardless. But if anybody wants to have a say, like if you really want to watch the finale with me, or if, like whether you've seen it or not, we'll be watching the final 3 episodes because Pandaris and I got a little carried away and we watched a lot more than I planned yesterday. It was hard to stop. They have too many cliffhangers in that show. But yeah, we'll be watching that probably sometime this week. I'm guessing at this point it's going to be next weekend, but there are some votes for I think tomorrow, or maybe Wednesday. Maybe it was Wednesday. I don't know, because my schedule is really busy with work and everything, so there's like very specific times that I can fit it in. But anyway, feel free to vote. Hey Skittle, how's it going? We were just talking about you. We have a Krita user in chat that was really impressed with these brushes, and I was like, well, do you know where I got these brushes? I got them from Blue Skittle. So we just gave you a shout out, but I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. It's a bit cluttered, so use your own custom... Oh, the animation layout, yeah. I haven't tried to animate in Krita yet. I probably should. Alright, let's find one more tree. One more tree. Maybe a tree scene. Yeah, big fan of the Skittle brushes for sure. Yeah, of course, of course. I feel like Skittle is one of those Twitch artists who I feel like knows literally every artist on Twitch. Skittle, you've been streaming for a while, right? I feel like everybody knows you. Okay. So I'm not sure how helpful my shoutouts are, but happy to give them, is what I'm trying to say. Which tree style? This is a crazy looking tree. Look at this cedar tree. This cedar tree almost looks like an African tree. Do I want to draw this? It might be too crazy. Look at this tree. Just look at it for a second. What do you guys think? It's kind of wild. I could do a lodgepole pine. I haven't done one of those in a while. We have a lot of those here in Colorado. Ponderosa pine. Landscape's your nemesis? Well, I think you're gonna really enjoy Blue Skittle streams then. There's quite a few really incredible landscape painters here on Twitch. Has anyone else seen, I can just now barely hear the song that's playing. Has anyone else seen this movie, this show? I think I'm like, I feel like I'm like one of the only, oh wait, my title is all messed up. What is it saying that it's called? Even a miracle needs a hand. I don't know why it's not showing the title of the movie, but it was this old Rankin and Bass 2D animated movie about mice. And it's the night before Christmas, that poem, but told through the story of the point of view of the mice, and it's like it goes in like wild directions. I really love it. I think it's a really charming, like old. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Yeah, is that what I said? What did I say? I just said the night before Christmas. Yeah, 'twas the night before Christmas. That poem, but it's like a little animated mouse short. Well, special, Christmas special. It's not short, but it's like 30 minutes long, maybe. I really like it. All right, do I want to draw this weird pine tree? This is a weird cedar. I kind of want to draw a more traditional looking pine. You do a lot of characters, mostly horror. Very cool. We have some spooky fans in the Discord. I'm a big baby, but I can appreciate good art regardless of the genre, you know? Good design is good design. Let's see. Maybe I'll do this one. You said this is a white pine? This doesn't look like a pine, paleontologist. I don't know, I'm just going off the name that's on Pinterest. It said that this is a cedar. I think they're also called ponderosa pine. Yeah, maybe colloquially they're called ponderosa. You really don't share your art. You make a lot of clowns and stuff and people hate it. Oh no. Well, no pressure. You don't have to share. You don't have to share. Oh, Sloppy, I don't know if you're still in here. You were asking about texture for... Maybe we'll do a texture study, actually. That could be fun. Let's do a texture study of a ponderosa pine trunk. At least according to Pinterest here. Who knows? Bristlecone pines are really cool, too. Ooh, tree bark identity. Ooh, this is helpful. Wow. It is a cedar. Okay, yeah, that's what it says. I'm not sure what you were talking about with white pine. I must have missed it. Man, this is helpful. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I just found this really cool thing. It's like a tree identification by bark. It's very neat. Just penned them. Let's do a bark study. Tree bark. Wow, that picture is small. Where's my pen? 20, 10, 5, let it freeze. Mr. White Christmas. Oh, thank you for that hydrate, Skittle. I appreciate it. Ooh. Going in for another. So we are gonna have an ad in about a minute. I do 180 seconds or 3 minutes of ads once an hour. And the reason I do that is so that people don't get pre-roll ads the minute they pop into my stream. It's like the only way to avoid it is to run 3 minutes of ads per hour. And so instead of doing that constantly throughout the hour, I just stick them all together. Yeah, so prepare yourselves. And you know, if you want to support the stream and you don't have financial, you know, abilities to do so otherwise, a good way to do it is just to let the ads roll, and you can lower the volume on my channel if you want to support. Just don't mute my video. I think you can mute the tab and it's fine, but just don't mute the video. And that will give me a little kickback from Twitch. Make them pay me for making you guys watch ads. So if you'd like to do that, that's coming up. But I'm gonna take a stretch break during that time. I'm gonna really quick kind of rough in this color. I really like this brownish color here. Oh, my head's starting to hurt. I guess I just recongested myself last night. This is very frustrating. Okay. So we'll stop here. Oh, JK lol. I thought the ads were starting, but it turns out the ads just finished. So I've been talking probably to very few people. So I'm sorry that I missed. If anyone said anything in chat and I missed it, I apologize. Let me scroll up a sec and see. I'm sorry guys, I'm just not very good at this still. You'd think I would know now, but I just don't. You said you do love carrot. Okay, I think I did. Maybe I responded while this was in the ads, but that's fine if you don't want to share your art, Malachi, is what I was saying. Don't feel like you have to. I'm just happy to have folks around. Oh my gosh, hi Silver Apocalypse. I love your little, I love those emotes. I don't know if it's you that I always see using them or if it's somebody else. Excuse me. Sorry guys, didn't make it to the mute in time. They're so dang cute. Well, welcome back from ads. And for anybody who sat through the ads, thank you for the support. TLDR. That means I missed my stretch. Dang it. Let's do a quick stretch really fast, and then I'm going to do the tree texture on this bark. If you would like to do a stretch with me, we usually do these during the ad breaks, but I missed it because I'm me. But you can just unshrimp yourself. This is your friendly reminder, if you can hear the sound of my voice, to just kind of unhunch your back, maybe curl backwards a bit. You can also, if you want to be extra unshrimped, you can kind of push your chin towards your neck. It's kind of it basically pushes your neck back, and it can kind of straighten out some like neck hunching that happens. when you're on technology a lot. So anyway, I like to overarch my back, make like a C shape, and then push my, it's a very attractive pose obviously, but push it back, push my chin back, hold that, and like push my shoulder blades together. Try to hold it for like as long as you can, but like at least 10 to 15 seconds. Get a really good, like get your muscles really tensed, and then relax, and that tends to straighten you up a little bit. And if you do that periodically throughout your day, over many weeks and months, eventually it really does work. I've been doing it for like a year now, and even when I'm walking, I kind of do that and just kind of try to like roll my shoulders back, and it's helped with shoulder roll and other stuff. So anyway, I'm trying not to have back pain when I'm old. So if anybody else would like to not have back pain, that was your stretch reminder. Whoa, why is that so big? What happened? Icy caress emojis, but love the day. They're so cute. They're so cute. Little gecko. I got to see a bunch of geckos at the Florida Zoo over Thanksgiving. I was very excited. I got some very funny pictures. I need to post those in the Discord. Maybe I'll do that if I remember. Very cute. And so if anyone is new to doing studies, one of the things I like to say, just to remind not just folks listening, but myself as well, is the purpose of drawing from observation is not to, if you're trying to practice to get better at imaginative drawing, which is I think most people who do studies anyway, the best way to do that is to not think of it like you're trying to copy the picture, but think of it like you're trying to actually learn from it. Like, ask yourself questions. You know, why am I seeing the light where I'm seeing it? Why is it darker here? What does that texture look like? How can I replicate that texture? What can I take away from how to replicate that texture? So like, for example, I'm noticing just looking, it's like, oh, there's a really rough texture at the bottom of this tree. It's a much darker gray. It's like this, it's almost the color of my background. And it sort of bulges out a little bit as it goes into the ground, right? So I can remember that for the next time I go to draw a tree like this, because I spent time looking at it and thinking about it. So instead of next time I'm drawing a tree, just doing like the ground and this, I could be like, oh, I'm gonna like, thank you so much for that follow, Kawasaki, I appreciate that. Next time I can remember like, oh, sometimes the roots can do funny things, or like the tree bark can sort of warp where it meets the ground. So it's just, and I noticed that these other trees in the background don't have that. Like this one's like still kind of has it, but it's more sloped. It's less bunched. And so just the variety, even that I'm seeing in this image, I can kind of file that away, and then next time I go to draw, I can bring that memory back out. So that's called your, well, some people anyway, call it your creative bank account or your visual library. You'll hear artists talk about it a lot. This is how you get good at imaginative drawing, is you carefully observe and you ask yourself questions about what you're observing. So I'm not obsessing over making sure that this edge goes exactly the same way that edge does in the picture, that it goes exactly the same way down. Like that's a different skill set. That's going to make you really good at hyperrealism, and that is a really good way to learn to observe closely, but they're two different skill sets. And so I like to emphasize that every once in a while, because I think it's easy, especially when you're working from flat two-dimensional pictures like this, it's really easy to slip into the copying versus studying mindset. And if you want to get better at imaginative drawing without reference, you got to learn how to observe and how to study, because that's what's going to log stuff away for your memory. And then you just got to practice. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here at the art gym today. Sickly art germ session. Art germ. I think I just said art germ on accident, but it checks out. I apologize in advance if anybody catches my sick from this stream. It's not my intention. Oh gosh. So this texture is really interesting. And so I'm also noticing that there's like these little white flecks kind of breaking up in between. So I'm seeing like these rivers of dark, right, that are kind of making this heavy texture. And they sort of look like scales almost. So you can almost start breaking it up as you're drawing, right? And I am trying to make sure I'm looking at my reference more than my drawing, but I'm not worried about exact copying. It's just not the goal of this particular study. Ooh, I gotta save. I don't think I saved. I'm also noticing, like, you know, there's a lot lighter brown on certain sides. And so I can think, oh, I can use this base brown that I already have. I can just use that as the little lines, you know? Just different things like that. I'm also noticing that I hate this brush for this purpose. So I'm gonna take all of that away and use a more painty brush. This is gonna help me to get some of that like variety in there. Actually, I don't like that one either. Which one should I use? This one? Maybe. It's a sponge texture. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one might be good. It's just really big. You love a chunky bark texture? I know, right? It's so good. No, I don't like that one either. Alright, let's go to the Skittle brush collection, find a new one. Maybe this one? This one might be good. Should not be trying to sing right now. I'm gonna kind of lay in the light colors here. And then I might come back in and do the little rivulets underneath and make it a little easier. That way I can get my color variety that I want. That's not dark enough. It's too red. What are we doing here, tree? Come on. Give me that orange. Ugh, sniffles. Oh my goodness. Textures are really fun to paint. The trick, I think, is to find a way that works for you with your process. So like I'm coloring the big patches of color I see first, and I'm going to go back in with a darker brown and kind of draw in the rivulets. But I kind of tend to prefer like a more rushed looking texture. So I'm trying to find a way to do that here. It would be really great if I could figure out a way to find this brush that I need in Krita or Clip Studio versus having to rely on Photoshop for it. I think this is the drift brush. Whoa, maybe not. It does not look like the drift brush. I might not have downloaded the drift brush on this setup, actually. I may only have that on my computer back at the studio. Sniffles. So tired of sniffling. I love this version of this song. I feel like you never hear covers of this song. Jolly old St. Nicholas. Oh gosh, sorry guys, I need to evacuate my sinuses. Hold on. Okay. Doing a little bonus in the studies channel. Nice. Oh yeah, it's gonna be that time, huh? So it's 11:23. I'm gonna probably finish this bark texture, and then this might be it for me today, guys. I need to make some calls and do some things so I can get to the studio. So I'll be streaming again this afternoon. But if anybody wants to participate, we do, like May said, we have a studies section. If you participate and you stream, I'm happy to shout you out. Just make sure anything you put in the study section, it doesn't have to be, by the way, what I'm drawing. I don't think I did a great job explaining that today. I apologize, but any kind of study that you're working on, as long as it's done from observation, counts as a study. If you're not sure if what you're drawing counts as, there's a pin at the top of the channel that kind of explains it more. Or you can just ask Mon or ask me. I'd be happy to explain, but yeah, feel free to post it in there and we'll look at them here in a little bit. Just like I said, as long as they're work safe, that way I can put them on screen and not get in trouble. Would appreciate help with that. Yeah. But we're gonna probably start looking at the warm-ups folks are doing maybe in the next like 5-10 minutes, something like that. So that's kind of your marker if anybody is trying to finish something for right now. But please don't scramble to finish, you know, get what you need to out of the study. We do these Monday through Wednesday, so we'll be doing this every morning this time, at least morning for me, you know, for the next few days. So you can always put stuff in the studies in between warm-up streams. We do it, like I said, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So take the time you need to post it in there, and eventually we'll look at it on screen. So no rush. I'd much rather that you get something helpful out of your study than just try to like rush to get it on the screen, you know? Oh, I like this texture. This is good. Is it really Christmas if you haven't listened to an epic Josh Groban cover of Oh Holy Night? That's how you know. Yeah, thank you guys for holding me accountable and making sure that I do this. That's really what I need these sessions for, is just for you guys to make sure that I draw. Otherwise I would not be doing studies, and I really need to do more of them. So thank you all, appreciate the help. Oh, and I guess I forgot to post the Discord link. So if anyone is lurking and you're like, oh, I made a study I'd like to share, there's that Discord link again if anyone needs it. Oh, my sinuses. Oh, I can't hit these notes. I don't know why I'm trying. This is one of those songs that you don't sing with others because you won't be able to hit the notes, and then you're gonna embarrass yourself. Or maybe that's just me. Totally not speaking from experience. Kind of hear you got a sick brain. Oh, Pyro, not you too. I'm so sorry. Take your time. No, if you need to go sleep, it's okay. No worries. No worries. I appreciate you saying hi. But yeah, please get better. 'Tis the season. Speaking as somebody who has a recurring, suddenly congestion issue. It came back. It came back. Thought we were through. Sing it to me, Groban. I mean, the vocal cords on some people, guys, it's just not fair. Alright, there we go. Got some like texture in here. 'Tis the 6th season, indeed. Indeed. I'm trying to look at it positively. It's like, you know what, at least I got it out of the way. Somebody brought this up on another channel and I was like, oh yeah, that's a good way to look at it. It's like, you know, I got it out of the way before the holidays. Hopefully I won't be sick during Christmas and it'll be fine. I won't bring it with me to Christmas. It'll be good. I probably got it somewhere along the way between here and Texas, but it's fine. Hey, Alcoholic, how's it going? Welcome back in. How are ya? Good to see ya. Oh my gosh, this tree texture is actually kind of addling my brain slightly. Sad the weekend is over. Yeah, I feel that. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm feeling worse today. I didn't get very good sleep last night, so I think I backpedaled a little bit. I was feeling pretty much, I mean, I was a little bit off last night, but not bad. I was kind of pretty much feeling like I was almost back to normal. And now I feel more like I did on Saturday. It's like I just took a couple days step back there. That's okay. Hopefully I'll get some good sleep tonight. Yeah, I tried to go to bed on time. I really did, guys. I laid down at like 9:30 and just kind of laid there some more. And finally like midnight came and I was taking melatonin. I was like, I'm tired of this. I need to go to bed. Like and I didn't feel sick. My brain was like not ready to go to bed, I guess. I don't know. It's really frustrating. And then I woke up at 5 a.m. of course, because my body's dumb. And it's like, you know what you need to do is wake up at 5. And I was like, really don't though. But it was like, no, you really do. And so then I did. And I thought about going to the gym, but I felt really gross. And I was like, I should probably sleep some more. Even though I have been, one of my long-term goals is to get back into going to the gym at 5 a.m. Like that's like my normal wake-up time anyway. But it's just when I can't get to sleep on time that it's a problem. So anyway, my body wakes me up at around that time no matter what I do. Like between 5 and 6, I'm usually awake. Anyway, so I think it just set me back last night. But yeah, I just had like a tossy-turny sort of a night. I actually had a little bout of sleep paralysis last night, which it was so funny too. Okay, just random insight into Casey's psyche randomly right now. I was thinking right when I went to sleep, I was like, man, I haven't had sleep paralysis in like months. This is great. I was like, I can't even remember the last time I had sleep paralysis. I think I jinxed myself because I finally fell back asleep at like 6:30 or so, maybe 6:20. And then just like off and on, very light sleep. And whenever I'm having a light sleep session, it makes it more likely that I'm gonna have sleep paralysis. Anyway, I was like, dang it. Like I knew it was happening, so I'm fine. I've had it so many times in my life that it doesn't freak me out anymore. It just like is annoying, and I'm like, body, stop. Like please either go into REM or wake up. But I don't know if anyone else in chat gets it. I don't ever get like the creepy shadow figures. I do get the weird like it feels like you're being like pushed or something, but mine is usually I feel like I'm being drug off the bed, and I start to kind of hallucinate that I'm actually like walking around my room like doing stuff, or like crawling around my room doing stuff, because my body knows that I'm laying down, but it's trying to like rationalize. It's like I'm in and out of a dream state basically. And so anyway, I hate it because I've had it so many times now that it doesn't freak me out. But when I was younger, the first few times it happened, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm being drug off my bed by a demon. Like it was horrifying. But now I just know. It's like, okay, my body is just like trying to figure out what's going on because it's half asleep, but awake, but like my eyes are open, sort of. Anyway, it's a weird time. And it's very unrestful, so. You've had that happen once? Oh my gosh, it used to happen to me constantly. Like in college, it would happen all the time. A little bit in high school is when I think it started, was in high school. And the first few times it happened, it was horrifying. But yeah, sometimes I get the chest pressure where it feels like somebody's pushing on you and holding you down. And that was freaky. Yeah, it can be, I think I've just had it so many times. I'm not scared of it anymore. I think I'm okay. It is like jarring. Like I don't like it. But I think I've had it enough that I know what's happening, and so it's like, oh, we're just doing this again. Cool. So fun. Just love it. Because it also means I'm not getting a full REM sleep. And so I basically spent between like 6:30 and 9 kind of in and out of that light sleep, and a few bouts of sleep paralysis happening, which was frustrating. I've gotten to the point where I can like snap myself out of it, but then in order to do that I have to basically force myself awake, and then I can't go back to sleep for a while. So anyway, it's a whole thing. Okay, well, that's enough of that. You have nights like that? Yeah, they're not fun. They're not fun, Kaseko. Yeah. And I think it's why I'm sounding bad today, because I just did not have a restful night's sleep at all. So it's rough. It's a rough night. It was basically like, oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have an existential crisis from about 9 to midnight. And then you're going to force yourself into sleep with melatonin. And then you're going to wake up 4.5 hours later and have sleep paralysis for 3 hours. And you're somehow not going to get sick, obviously. So it takes your husband 3 or 4 hours to get to sleep. Ugh. I never had trouble sleeping until like 2 years ago. Like, I've always been a really solid sleeper. Like, even with the sleep paralysis, I would still sleep for like 8 hours. And it's been like the last 2, I don't know if it's just stress or hormones or what's happening, but like I have such a hard time staying asleep. It's not usually falling asleep that's the problem. It's staying asleep that I struggle with. Because it's like my body will get 4 to 5 hours. It's like I hit a REM cycle and then I'm up. And my brain's like, oh, we're still sleeping? Huh, weird. Should we do that? I'm like, maybe. It's really frustrating. I've started using melatonin just like a little bit the last like year, because I got so tired of being tired. I don't use it very often. It's like maybe once or twice a month I have to use it, but last night it's like I don't want to get sick again. Anyway. You get really vivid, weird dreams. I don't really have bad dreams normally. I think sleep paralysis is the scariest thing that happens to me while I'm sleeping. Oh no, you're fine, Buckaholic. Yeah, Drawbox is great. I'm glad you're liking it. Yeah, it's really, really awesome. Yeah, it must be sharing. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, I think I am done. So let's go to the Discord and see what you guys are up to. If anyone has anything you want to share, go ahead and drop it in warm-up studies. If not, that's fine. I'll be doing it again tomorrow, so no pressure. But basically the way it works is I'll just do a quick scan, make sure everything is, hey, I like what I see, guys. I'll make sure everything is work safe, and then we're gonna go basically to the top here. And this is a little bit shorter than I normally go for these streams, so if you're like, wait a minute, I'm still working, wait, I usually finish in time, it's not your fault, it's my fault. I'm not feeling great, and I need to make some calls related to some health insurance stuff, you know, right now. I need to be doing it, because it's getting late, and I want to make sure that I have time. So, anyway, I'm gonna have to look at some stuff and run, but if you're still working on a study of any kind, whether it's trees or something else, feel free to drop it at any point in the warm-up studies, and we will look at it, you know, at the end of our streams. So, this is the one from last week, I think. This is the last one I did, was the 3rd. Oh my gosh, it has been a while. So we did gifts for present day or whatever it was, and now we'll get into what you guys did. So here we have a lovely Evergreen from Amazing Fan 15. I love it. I love it so much. Now, you don't have to show the reference if you don't want to, but you sure can if you do. I'm gonna give you a little shout out here, Maze. You guys should go follow Amazing Fan 15. By the way, if you stream, no, not that. Hold on, wrong person. There we go. Let me know if you're, especially if you are new to sharing in warm-ups, and if you do, I'm happy to shout you out. But Amaze is amazing. It's right, exactly, Pyroskitty. Or Pyrokitty. I always switch the S in your name. I'm so sorry that I do that. I think my dyslexia comes out a little bit for some reason with your username. You gotta go mail some packages. We'll see you later, sharing. But anyways, this looks great. I love the textures. Really nice structure. Hopefully it was a helpful study for you. Looks like you really nailed those shapes though. Did you... Whoa. Alright, there's a random ad from AdBlock. Sorry guys. That was weird. I didn't click anything. I don't know why that happened. Did you use mirroring, or did you actually just like freehand all of this? Because it looks very symmetrical. I'm impressed. Really, really nice stuff. I love your textures that you get with your line work. The lit does it. I noticed Science doing it too. I think I've actually gotten worse because I've been lurking on Science streams channels a lot lately. And every time he says your name, I'm like, oh shoot, it's Pyro Kitty's Tavern. But I've done it myself. This one got I think it looks great. I think it looks great, Amaze. Really nice texture. You have such a good line quality. Guys, if you're not following Amazing Pin 15, he does character art, he does comic work, and he does animation. He was doing some animating this last weekend, actually. Was lurking on his streams. You guys should give him a follow. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, and we have some from Kaseko. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, these are lovely. I've never heard of Gazo. I don't know what that is. Ooh, I love your painty textures. I don't know, what are you, can I ask what you're using? Are you in Procreate? What are you in? Rebel? This doesn't look like it's traditional media. These are lovely. I love your paint strokes, Kaseko. You're testing Rebel. Okay, I was like, it's one of the traditional media ones because it's got that canvas texture. Rebel is pretty cool. I do like Rebel. If anyone is a traditional media person who's trying to get into digital, I recommend Rebel. I also hesitantly, but unfortunately, I do recommend Adobe Fresco. It is free, which is rare for Adobe. I think they're trying to compete with all these free programs that are out there or something, but it's free. It's very basic and limited in some ways, but you can get quite a good amount of brushes for free. And it does a very good job too. But if you're not into Adobe products, I totally understand. Rebel is a really good option. I know a lot of people who illustrate in Rebel. This looks fantastic. I love all the colors and textures that you're getting in these studies. This is beautiful. Love the paint too. I think I did a trial of Rebel, but I didn't end up buying it. I might still. This looks awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Kaseko. Got Back For It was on sale. Nice. I need to keep an eye out on the sales. You're so envious of the paint. I mean, Buckaholic, anyone, the nice thing about art is that it is a skill, you know? You can do it too. It takes a while to get there, you know? Fresco has a subscription option, but for $10, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Also, hi Dodger, how are you? Yeah, I don't like the subscription models at all. I prefer to own the things that I pay for. I don't want to lease them. I want to own them so that if something changes, I can still work. You're just a sketcher color. Yeah, well, you know, practice makes perfect, as they say. This is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Kaseko said, I think last time we talked, you said, yeah, so it is free, Bacaholic, but I think you can pay a subscription or you can pay for it. I think it might have, I don't know if it has a one-time pay, but basically if you pay for it, you get unlock basically all the brushes and like all the odd things that it can do. Because it's basically Photoshop, but for traditional painters. But yeah, it is free, Dodger. But you'll just lose a lot of your brushes. So you might want to look into the differences between the free and the paid version. But yeah, I can't remember if Kaseko streams or not, but I'm going to give you a shout out anyway. I think you told me that you used to stream and that you'd like to maybe get back into it. So if you guys want to go watch Kaseko work, we met Kaseko through Dinovember. Did some awesome Dinovember pieces that you guys should totally go check out. But yeah, give Kaseko a follow. Really, really great stuff. The only subscription service I support is on my Patreon. Yeah. Patreon's actually, I know sometimes it gets a bad rap, but I've used it for years. Patreon is like the reason I've been able to have an art studio. It pretty much pays for my studio, and depending on, I mean, you know, it fluctuates, but really helps me pay for, like, it pays for my Adobe subscription, which I do unfortunately still need. I only have a sub to Photoshop though. I'm not paying for like the whole Creative Suite, so at least there's that. But yeah, Patreon's great, and it gives the artist way more percentage-wise than like Twitch would for a subscription. So I think unless you're a partner, like Partner Plus, I think you can get 70% of a sub. But Patreon gives you like 90% of your money that people are pledging to you. I think sometimes it's like, it depends on, basically the more you subscribe, the more percentage the artist gets, because they just take a flat fee. But anyway, here's another one from Amaze, a lovely sea slug study. You love to see a sea slug, guys. Sea slugs. We have some sea slug emotes. I'm gonna throw in the chat. Amaze, this is so cute. I love it. I was really bummed that I was not feeling well last Wednesday and couldn't do the sea slug study warm-up session. We'll have to throw one in maybe next year. You're really bad at it. It takes more mental energy. You know, no pressure. as always. But if you ever need help or want ideas on how to set stuff up, you can always ask. We have a stream tips section in the Discord where people can show like different ideas of how to do setups. But I honestly think our streamers we can get away with like very minimal streams. Like all you really need to be able to do is screen share if you're digital, or use your phone to point it at your drawing, right? You don't even have to turn the mic on. I feel like it's people are gonna watch either way because there's people who want that. They just want to be able to check in. They don't want to, like, some people don't like a chatty streamer like me, or some people don't really want to have to watch, as much. They just want to listen. But I think art streamers can be very successful with a very minimal setup. So there's quite a few art streamers that I watch that are very minimal, and they do great. So Amaze, fantastic job with this. I love it. Great little sea slug drawing. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm glad somebody drew a sea slug. You were bummed? Yeah, I know. I was so bummed. We'll do another one. They're cute little critters. They're fun to do studies of. So we'll have to do one next year. Suntroa is almost done with his avatar. Nice. That's exciting. Hopefully he posts in stream share when he goes live. Well, thank you guys for drawing with me. I'm sorry it was a little bit shorter today. Like I said, I do have to run, unfortunately. I gotta go make some calls, do some things. So I'm gonna post mine really fast. And just got back. Sorry, Sloppy. I was talking about some bark study stuff too. Mine are pretty minimal today. I don't know. I don't really like that bottom one, actually. We're just gonna pretend that one it's not very finished. We'll just do these two. Check out the VOD. Yeah, no worries. I hope it's helpful. And guys, like I said, I know it was a shorter study session today, but we will be doing it again tomorrow. So if you have a study you're working on, feel free to keep working on it. And just post it in the warm-up studies when you're done. And then we'll look at it tomorrow at the end of stream. So that's kind of how it works. You always have until the next stream, which is always. So it's all good. No, thank you guys for hanging out. Hey, thanks, Kiwi, for being here. Some people don't like chatting streams, so they don't like any of Twitch. Well, some people with Ulodin, and I have found, anyway, that some people really like, especially with art streams, they just like to have something on in the background to kind of motivate them to draw. And they're just watching. Like even I do this sometimes, is I'll have to mute the stream, but I want to watch. I keep up the visual so that I can see the progress, because it, sorry, sickiness is coming back. Because it motivates me to like keep working, But yeah, most of Twitch is chatty. I'm just trying to say, like, for anybody who's an artist, if you're thinking about streaming, don't think you have to have a webcam and a mic and a fancy overlay and a bunch of stuff. Like, literally just, there's so many artists I could point you to that do very well on Twitch that have very minimal stream setups. It's just screen share, or it's just the camera, And as you do it, if you want to do more, go for it. But you don't have to, is what I'm trying to say. So. You were using a PNG tuber with the mic, but you feel you're too quiet and bad at talking. Yeah, do it with no mic. There's so many artists that do no mic. Just put no mic in the title. Some people are looking for that, But anyway, we are going to go find somebody to raid, and I will be back on later today. Of course, Lyndon. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks for the lurks. Thanks for the subs that we got. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate all of you. If you want to come back later, I'm probably actually going to be working on, of course I put them away, but I'm probably going to be working on my Christmas cards this afternoon because I really need to get that project done. So more than likely that's what I'll be doing in the studio. So it might be a traditional media stream, speaking of. I'll probably have the camera tilted down, or have a camera tilted down to look at what I'm working on. I'm not sure which camera yet. I'll have to go figure that out. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the studio hopefully later today at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you want to come back for that, please do. But there's also links in the chat if you, oh no, Sloppy, oh no. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Sloppy. I'm so sorry. Please don't die. Please don't die. Yeah, thanks, Mom. Alright, let's go find somebody to raid. I tend to want to find work-safe streamers. Oh man, there's a lot of good people on right now. Shoot. This is hard to pick. Oh man. Okay. What have we not rated in a while? Oh, she might be getting off soon. folks on. Speaking of people who I don't think... Oh, shoot. Let me listen to this person first. Maybe you're safe? That's good. That's good. Hold on. There's a new artist that I followed a while ago that I haven't been able to raid yet. And they have a really beautiful lion painting they're working on right now, but I haven't had a chance to lurk on their stream because I don't think they have like a very... At least they don't have a schedule that I've seen. So let me check out and make sure that they're not like just flipping out. But we might raid into a new streamer today. Or not, because they just ended. Shoot. Oh no, wait, they're still on. Okay. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Because I think they might even do no mic. It says just chill out and draw. So maybe we'll go to a chill out and draw stream.
Your parents.
Oh my gosh, of course there's an ad. I really want to go to this person. I love this painting. It's really nice. Maybe I'll just go lurk and hang out. All right, let's You know what? Let's actually go right into Sharp Balloons. They just went live. I really enjoy Sharp Balloons. They are definitely family friendly. They're very fun. I don't know if Mr. Sharp is on, but let's go say hi to Shayna. I don't think we've rated them in like months, so this is a very fun stream. If you're not familiar, it's a balloon artist here on Twitch, which is very unusual, but very, very fun, I think, and unique. So I love what they do. And looks like they're just getting started, which is perfect. So I've never actually made it to the beginning of a stream. I don't know. Let's do the Don't Panic one because they're kind of a high energy. So see you later, Isel. Thanks for being here. It's a PC stream. I don't know, guys. How do you even do raid calls? I wish I could be organized enough to do this ahead of time, but I'm not. So let's go say hi to Mr. and Mrs. Sharp Balloons. Go hear some funny stories. Go watch some fun balloon art. And if you stick around for the raid, she usually makes a sword if you raid. So let's go say hi. And I'll see you guys over there. And maybe I'll see you later tonight. If you need any of my links, they're in chat. Thank you, mods. I really appreciate your help, seriously. And hopefully I won't sound as gross for the afternoon stream. So anyway, see you guys over there. Bye-bye.